Hi, welcome to the Business Financial Network. Welcome to all our new viewers and warm wishes to all of our audience that continue to learn and earn in our free private trading club. Be sure to email us for early access before we start our subscription plans. We will be sharing this unique company, providing one of the most cost-effective production facilities in the expanding industrial metal sector. Here, we stay committed to keeping our trading club members and viewers abreast on today's undiscovered, underexposed, undervalued, brand new asset classes and emerging issuers in the world's markets. Please note, all the information being shared is for entertainment and educational purposes. We here at the BFN are not licensed financial advisors, and no past performance guarantees future gains or losses. To keep winning, though, you gotta keep on watching. We appreciate your time here at the BFN and encourage you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the other side.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of our viewers across the world, as this is Roger Chowdhury signing in for the BFN, the Business Financial Network. And today we are excited to be introducing our audience yet to another hidden gem in our popular mining focused series, Groundbreakers. And this company is mining an asset class that's one of the key ingredients to making the world's most commonly used metal, steel, representing 95% of all metal used annually worldwide. It's used primarily to build structures, ships, automobiles, and machinery. We'd like to introduce you to Black Iron, blackiron.com. It is symbol BKI on the TSX in Canada, symbol BKIRF on the OTC in the US, and symbol BIN on the Frankfurt in Germany. And this company's done an unbelievable job. I got a chance to speak with management, myself along with a couple of associates, some accredited investors. We're looking into this deal. The CEO, Matt Simpson, did an unbelievable job with this package. Why invest in Black Iron? Black Iron is a high-grade iron ore project uniquely positioned to meet the increasing demand for green steel. About our company. Black Iron is a TSX listed company based in Canada. Black Iron is currently advancing its 100% owned high-grade iron ore project in central Ukraine to production. Okay, upcoming milestones. Several major milestones are planned to be delivered in the coming months as the project advances towards construction. That's why we're profiling them. Black Iron is ranked as the lowest cost undeveloped iron ore project in the world. Black Iron's Shamanovsk iron ore project offers high economic margins and significant production upside potential thanks to its close proximity to railway, power, deep seaports, and local skilled labor to produce an ultra high grade, lower emission, 68% iron ore content product. The deposit is located in central Ukraine with a total of 5 operating pit iron ore mines in the area. Ukraine is a mining-friendly jurisdiction with a strong local and national support of Black Iron's project development. Just to make note, Ukraine is the top 5 iron ore producing country on earth. Black Iron has term sheets for a majority of its funds required to fund the construction of the Cheminovisk iron ore project from notable investors, including the selection of Cargill as an offtake partner with a US $75 million finance facility. Following Black Iron's recent successful $11.5 million equity financing, the company plans to complete an updated feasibility study for the Cheminovisk iron ore project, an environmental and social impact assessment, Ukrainian technical studies, and to secure access to land for the project construction, all within the coming months. So they're obviously citing where they're getting the lowest cost mine to operate on Earth. Well, let's check out this video.
Iron ore price at all-time highs. This is a very, very exciting time for black iron. The numbers are just absolutely crazy right now. The 62% iron ore price is at $230 per ton, which is just staggering. It's never even crossed 200 before. It's not just the near-term iron ore price that's high. Because these major infrastructure projects take several years to complete, building a bridge, for example, is not something that's done in a matter of months. And the reason that's relevant for black iron is that even if we just catch a few years of iron ore prices being well above $100 a ton, it allows us to very quickly move to construction of our second phase expansion to 8 million tons and possibly even fully self-fund it from our own cash flows.
Product: ultra high grade pellet feed product, 68% iron with low impurities, top 4% iron content globally. High iron content results in increased steel blast furnace productivity and lower steel production costs. Lower environmental impact, an estimated 30% less emissions generated per ton of steel produced. Location: large iron ore deposit with significant resource upside potential in Ukraine's iron ore belt. Strategically located in close proximity to rail, port, power, and skilled labor, allowing for phased, low-cost construction. Close proximity to major steel mill markets including Turkey, Europe, Middle East, and Asia. Deposit is adjacent to 5 existing iron ore mines within 40 kilometers. Mining-friendly jurisdiction at the local and national level. Economics: low capital expenditure requirements relative to annual production, significantly de-risked with 2 feasibility studies, pilot plant test work, and preliminary economic assessment. Plan to build using a phased approach, starting with 4 million tons per year, production scaling up to 8 million tons per year. Low operating and capital costs to withstand any market cycles. And there you guys go. As you can see, you guys can do all your own research. We strongly recommend that. This is a gorgeous plot of land and a 3D image that's in 360 to show what kind of aerial view and deposits that they have in terms of access to railway, water, and overall vicinity. There has never been a better time to invest in black iron. With governments around the world spending billions on infrastructure and committing to steep cuts in emissions, demand for black iron's high-quality output is expected to continue, ensuring that black iron's product will have the lowest environmental impact and attract the highest premiums. Low price for huge upside opportunity. Black Iron's project represents a potential 1.7 billion US asset that currently trades at a market capitalization of only 100 million US. Top ranked project. 2 of the world's most respected commodity analysis companies, CRU and Wood Mackenzie, rank black iron as the lowest cost underdeveloped iron ore project globally. That's huge. The premium product in supply deficit. So steel is in demand. It's everywhere. And there's a huge demand that needs to be consistently met. And from what I understand, there's a current crunch on all commodities, right? Inflation's basically here. The 60% iron content product planned to be produced ranks in the top 4% globally and results in less than 30% lower emissions to produce steel, and is predicted to be in supply deficit by market intelligence firm CRU. Iron ore price rally. Iron ore is currently the highest price appreciating mainstream commodity, driven by governments globally spending billions on infrastructure projects. Exceptional infrastructure, very close proximity of railway, power, ports, and skilled labor allows for low-cost phased building. Quality leadership. Black Iron's board and management are former top executives at mining powerhouses Rio Tinto, Cliffs, and Consolidated Thompson. Strong government support. Ukraine's newly elected president, Zelensky, has publicly stated his support for Black Iron's project development. That's great. That's unbelievable. And upcoming milestones. Several major milestones are planned to be delivered in the coming months as the project advances towards construction. So milestones, major milestones targeted for completion by the end of 2021. Binding offtake agreement with Cargill, binding land transfer agreement between Ukraine's Ministry of Defense, investment and tax savings agreement with Ukraine's government. Major milestones and targets for completion in 2022, updated feasibility study completion, environmental and social impact assessment completion, binding 100 million royalty investment agreement, secure debt for project construction, start of project construction. Okay, let's get into the leadership here. That which is, I think, is really key in any company. Yes, you want to have a company that is producing a product or service that's in high demand and has a great quality, low costs to bring to market, therefore a huge potential net EBITDA. However, the people behind the project will also give you an idea of where this project is possibly going. Management. Black Iron's management and board of directors have a track record of success in the iron and steel industry, as well as strong support from the Ukrainian government. So here is Matt Simpson. He is the CEO and a smart, intelligent gentleman in general. We had a conversation and he was able to answer all of the questions, if not more and then some of my accredited investors that are highly knowledgeable about the mining sector. Matt Simpson, former general manager, mining for Rio Tinto's Iron Ore Company of Canada, worked for Hatch, designing global metallurgical refineries. Chief Financial Officer Paul Bozoki, former CFO of CD Capital Partners, operating in the Soviet Union and Ukraine. Senior VP Corporate Development Bill Hart, 30 years experience selling iron ore while working for Rio Tinto, Cliffs Natural Resources, and most recently Roy Hill Holdings Limited. Project Director Stefan Georgiev, over 25 years experience in the engineering and construction of mineral processing plants, including most recently as VP Projects and Construction for Polius. General Director Shiminvisk Steel. Pavlo Komorowski, experienced lawyer with extensive relationships in Ukraine. So definitely here, it looks like these guys got a star-studded team ready for all of what can happen, and both politically, financially, operationally, through the sales channel. I'm really excited to see what these guys are going to be able to pump out. Seems like really well thought out. So, wow, as you go through this website, you'll notice yourself. Again, we strongly recommend all of our viewers on BFN to do your own research and go and visit blackiron.com. As you can notice, they have a tremendous amount of information here when it comes to infrastructure spending, the economics, when it comes to the results on the testing and the drillings of the quality of the iron ore. And as you can see, there's a tremendous amount to go through. One of the highlights that I like to really mention here and really caught my eye is that Black Iron selects Cargill as Ukrainian high-grade iron ore offtake purchaser with a USD $75 million financing facility. Now this is huge, okay? Anyone that does their research about Cargill is one of the largest holding companies on earth, and for them to earmark and create a financing facility of $75 million for these guys to do their project, to develop this iron ore facility, that is a huge, huge confidence builder for any investor. So what is iron ore used for exactly, right? People must be wondering. Iron ore is the critical ingredient needed for sustainable energy infrastructure. High iron ore content grade results in increased steel blast furnace efficiency and lower steel production costs. Iron ore is the essential component of producing steel, which is used to build everything from bridges and buildings to automobiles, bicycles, and windmills. This makes iron ore essential for sustainable infrastructure development well into the future. The average wind turbine is made of 80% steel, on average 140 metric tons. Steel is used in the base, pumps, tanks, and heat exchangers of solar power installations. Electrical steel is at the heart of the generators and the motors of electric and hybrid vehicles. As you can see, they have a lot of news that you can go over all by yourself. Just visit them at blackiron.com and you can see yourself why it's important to invest in Black Iron. And when I go through their most recent presentation that they sent to me, their investors deck, I wanted to note a couple of things here. So Black Iron's top ranked iron ore concentrate development project. This is the highest financial return for unfinanced greenfield projects. This is the project in question that they own. If you notice, these are all the other unfinanced projects on earth. Now, Ukraine is the 5th largest producer of iron ore. Now, Ukraine being one of the countries in Eastern Europe that have really affordable, high-skilled labor that are familiar in iron ore exploration and mining and refining to steel, it is one of the lowest cost projects on earth. So that's something that's, again, another huge thing to consider. Black Iron has all the key fundamentals for a highly profitable company in place. Globally top ranked project, lowered environmental impact, product and supply deficit, exceptional infrastructure, construction highly financeable, and skilled leadership. Again, this investor's deck will be available on their website, blackiron.com. So what sets Black Iron apart? The ability to phase build due to close proximity to rail, power, and port, and skilled people. So they break down the rail costs, the power line costs, the skilled labor cost, 1/10 of the cost of Canada and 1/18 of the cost of Australia. Wow. An ultra high grade 68% product. That's great. That means that they're the lowest cost to operate with the highest output of their product that they're mining. So that's huge, huge possibilities for EBITDA. And yeah, you guys can take your time and go through this. As here on the BFN, we strongly encourage all of our viewers to do their own research, as this is not financial advice. And again, a beautiful aerial of the project and other projects that are around it. Strategic global location. Look at that. They've broken literally all of the questions that you could have ever had about this. Wow, look at the investment that these guys have that is going to be invested into an adjacent mine to them. And look at that. Brookfield's going to be spending another $160 million into construction of an IT office complex in Ukraine. So yes, they've done a really, really good job with this package. And what we'd like to do now is take some time to review. This is some of the equity research that happened around May 10th when they announced that $75 million offtake from Cargill. And at that time, the stock price was 70 cents. There's an upside of 123% based on the estimates and the potential value of the future development of this project. Well, just to give you an idea, they had a valuation and a target price of $1.56 Canadian per share. Just to tell you, the price is currently half, if not a little bit less than half of 70 cents currently. And that makes this potential upside closer to 300%. That's correct. Based on the price target of $1.56, you're currently looking at a 300% upside from its current levels. Over the last year, the stock has been as low as under 20 cents and as high as 70. It's tested a couple of points of support and resistance, and even after those tests have failed, the chart still found stabilized and the Bollinger Bands tightened. And with that tightening, the current price is still riding above oversold territory, and that's showing that it still has a tremendous amount of relative strength in its index. Because the volume currently has been lowered compared to previous months, this is what we believe here at BFN a great level to consider entry. This is something that we're bullish here on at BFN. And again, we always tell people to make sure if they want to keep on winning, they got to keep on watching. Please note that all the information being shared here is for entertainment and educational purposes, and we here at the BFN are not licensed financial advisors, and no past performance guarantees future gains or losses. We appreciate your time here at the BFN, and we encourage you to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your alerts, as this is Roger Chowdhury, signing off for the BFN, the Business Financial Network. Stay blessed.